Our next section is on reducing fractions. And we're going to use the same skills that we've been using, that of identifying factors of a number, identifying their common factors, and then, of course, identifying their greatest common factor. And that's where our greatest asset is being able to identify the greatest common factor. Okay, so first of all, a little bit of terminology here. Reducing fractions, it means the same as putting a fraction into lowest terms, and you're going to see both of those types of questions in textbooks and questions on assignments and such. You're going to be told to reduce the following fractions. You may also be asked to make sure your answers are in lowest terms. Okay, and I'm going to show you just a couple of, let's just draw a couple of pictures here first. So let's say I have a pizza here, and the typical 8 pieces to the pizza. How cliche, hey, to do a fraction question with pizza. Okay, so let's say my friend Jenna ate 4 out of the 8 pieces of pizza. Okay, and my other pizza, another friend, Justin, he only had 1 piece of pizza. But there's only 2 pieces. So in this one right here, let me get another pen. So in this one here, there's 8 total pieces, and Jenna ate 4 of them. So we have 4 out of 8 pieces of pizza were eaten. So that's that portion of the pizza. Over here, we only have 2 pieces. There's only 2 pieces to this pizza, and Justin ate 1 of them. Now, what can we say about these 2 fractions here? They are the same value. They're the same size. This first one right here, that's half of the pizza. This one over here, that's also half of the pizza. In both cases, half of the pizza was eaten. Okay, so these fractions here, this one and this one, are what we call equivalent. They have exactly the same value, but they have different numbers. Okay. Now, when we're told to reduce fractions or put them in lowest terms, we want to take a fraction like this one here, and get it as small as we can as far as the numbers involved. Get it as small as we can. That's being reduced. Okay. So what can we do to 4/8 in order to make it into 1/2? That's right. We can divide by 4. And that will get us 1/2. Okay. Now, some people may look at that and go, well, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to divide by 2. Right? And that will give us 2. That's 4 divided by 2 is 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So that gives us a new fraction, 2/4. Is 2/4 reduced? Yeah, you betcha. It's a reduced fraction. It's reduced from 4/8. Is it in its lowest terms? Is it as small as it can go? No, it can't. It's not, right? We can divide by 2 again, and that will get us to our 1/2. Okay. Now, for some of you, this is pretty straightforward, not too tricky. For some, this is not my strength either, never has been. But for some of you, you may need a little bit of help with this. So I'm going to show you a way that you can find out how do I know what to divide by, right? And that's the big question. So this is what I do, and this is where the identifying common factors comes in handy. So if these are my 2 numbers, and I want to find the factors of 4 and 8. So my factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4. My factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. So my common factors are 1, 2, and 4. What is my greatest common factor here? What is my greatest common factor? 4 is. That's right. So then I know I have to divide by 4. That's how you know. Whenever you divide your fraction by the greatest common factor of those 2 numbers, you will always put it into its lowest terms. It will every single time. Okay, so let's look at a couple of examples. Let me get rid of this. And I just need to look at which questions. Right here, so 6/8. Okay, 6/8 and 12/16. Okay, let's do 6/8. So 6/8. You might think, I don't know what to do here, right? So then you're going to go, okay, let me identify the factors of both 6 and 8. Factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. My factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. So our common factors are 1 and 2. What's my greatest common factor? It's 2. That's right. So then I know I'm going to divide by 2. That's how you know what to divide by. And you'll get 3/4, 3/4. Okay, that's that other one. Whoops. 12/16. Let's take a look at that one. So 12 over 16. And you're like, I don't know what to divide by. So let's identify the factors. So for 12, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. For 16, we've got 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Okay, so our common factors are 1, 2, 4, and that's it. So what's our greatest common factor? 4 is, right? So we're going to divide by 4. And that will give us 3/4 again. That's just a coincidence that it's also 3/4. Okay. Let's look at one more. Let's look at 24/36. 24 over 36. Okay, let's list them. 12 should be easy because we just did it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. 36, we've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 18 is halfway, and 36. Holy smokes, there's lots. Okay, so our common factors. What's common between them? 1, 2, 3, 6, and 12. What's my greatest common factor? Boom, 12. So we're going to divide by 12. And that will give you 2/3. Pretty slick, hey? Again, if you didn't divide by 12, but let's say you took the long way. What if you just couldn't remember this? 36. What if I went, I don't know. I can see that they're both even, so why don't I just divide by 2? That'll give me 12/18. Oh, they're both even again, so I can still divide by 2. That'll give me 6/9. And then you look at that and you go, hey, I know 3 goes into 6 and 3 goes into 9. So you can divide by 3. And that'll give you 2/3. Hey, it's the same answer. I don't care how you get there, as long as you get there. So either method is fine with me. Okay, great.